This year I found the standard very high. The quality is always impressive. After all, we are judging some of the most elite businesses in the industry.
The standard of entries has been fantastic this year, and as judges we've all been blown away and overwhelmed by how much effort that everybody has put into the entrance. It just gets better and better and better every year, and it's really exciting to see the development.
Well, the ABIAs does attract a high quality of entry regardless, because it is one of the best competitions in Australia. It was really uplifting, and it's definitely my sort of vibe, giving back and making sure that we have a good industry. So yeah, I would say very high.
The quality of the entrance this year was exceptional. There were some though that were not quite up to standard. So as a judge, I'm not looking for the best presented, but I am looking for good presentation.
The standard of the ABIA entries this year was really impressive. Remember, when you're putting your entries together, is to be very clear about what your business is all about. Show pictures, use graphs, and most importantly, let your authentic voice stand out, because that's the way we judges can really get into your shoes and see what sort of business you have.
The standard that the ABIA have set for these awards is incredibly high, and to be part of it is amazing.
I've been judging for Linda and the Mocker Group now for the last 3 years, and each time I come into judging I do find that the quality is really lifting. People are starting to understand the depth and the quality of what's required to really catch the judge's eye.
To me, what makes an entry stand out when we receive an entry is criteria. So we do look at very closely if the criteria has been met. There's no point in setting a criteria if you don't adhere to it. So criteria is obviously first and foremost, but also in the presentation of the entry. Remember that when we're receiving an entry, that's what we're looking at for the business. We don't know the business, we're not in the business, and that is our first impression of that business. So we're putting a lot of time and effort into the application that does transmit into your entry as well.
Obviously with makeup artistry, you're looking for a beautiful makeup. You're looking for the whole picture. So how it's put together, how it's retouched or not over retouched. Also how someone has equally answered all the answers for the brief. So what have you done to advertise yourself? What have you done this year to contribute back to the industry? You know, where moving forward, where do you envisage yourself? Because as a makeup artist, we know the umbrella is so big, and what we do isn't just makeup. So I'm looking for someone who is the whole package.
There are so many judges, and each one of us judge individually, and we're given a criteria, and I look for people who have actually followed that criteria. And there have been some entries that are just stunning, just beautiful, amazing, glossy pages and put together like a booklet, and they're just beautiful, but some of them haven't followed the criteria. And I think if you're going to take the time to enter the awards, make sure you follow the criteria. That gives you an insight on how your business is operating as well.
My advice for creating an entry that will get you noticed in the ABIAs by the judges is to make sure that you present it well and clearly. Try not to put too much in, and be succinct with your answers. Pictures are great. They tell us more about your environment, as well as describing each and every member of the team who contribute to the success of the business. So for all of you who've entered this year, congratulations. And for all of those thinking of entering next year, give it a go. It's great for your business and you'll really enjoy it from a team perspective. So have a fantastic night.